You need to have two portrait outlines, one in a sketchbook and one on a separate A4 paper. In this video, I will do the demonstration on the draft in my sketchbook. Before applying any colors, you need to lighten the pencil marks first. Then you can pick 3 different shades of brown to outline different parts of the face, and use a red tone to outline the lips lightly. When you're finished the outline with color pencil, pick a wide range of skin tone oil pastel sticks from the box. As you can see in the video, you need to hold the middle part of the pastel stick while applying color. Apply the color lightly and leave some space in between strokes. Do not use only one color for the entire area. Apply different shades corresponding to the skin tones shown on the reference picture. So you need to check your reference picture constantly while applying colors. You can use white to blend and bridge different shades. You can also smoothen the strokes you drew before. This is the first layer of skin colors of the face. You can see that multiple skin tones were applied to show the highlight, mid-tone, and shadow of the face. Some parts were slightly blended with white. Other than skin tones and brownish colors, you can also use light and pale colors to enhance the richness of color in the drawing. Now, I am applying light gray to the darker parts of the face. Again, you need to check the reference while deciding where to put the color in order to make sure that the tone matches the light source of the picture. The first layer of colors is really pale and soft. For the second layer, you can try to use some brighter and relatively more vibrant colors for different parts of the face, like muddy yellow, medium skin tone, and rosy peach color. Then you can use a pale skin tone for the areas between dark and light. After the second layer of colors is roughly finished, you can use tissue paper to blend. You need to blend different colors slightly and do it in circular direction, like drawing circles with tissue paper. You can also use white to blend and lighten the tone to make it look more natural and give a skin-like texture. As you can see that I just finished the forehead. I'm going to repeat the steps I had before for the rest of the face. Like touch up different parts with skin tone colors, use white to blend and lighten the tone, and smudge different parts lightly with tissue paper and do it in circular direction. At this stage, you can also include some darker color that you didn't use before. For example, like dark brown or reddish brown. This can help to widen the value range and create greater dark and light contrast. Other than white, you can also use some extremely light colors, like the one I'm holding now, to blend and smoothen up different parts. For the delicate areas, like the eyelid here, you can use cotton swab to blend. Before blending with tissue paper, you need to make sure that the blending spot you're going to use is clean. Otherwise, you will make some unpleasant smudges on the face. At this stage, the medium skin tone of the face was pretty much established. Now you can focus on the darker parts, like the area between the eyebrows and nose bridge. To give a more natural tone for the darker parts, you can also use some pale colors that you didn't use before, like the pale olive green I'm using now. For the delicate parts like the area below the lips and the nose tip, you need to do it really carefully. Even though the area is small, you still need to apply different tones, like pale brown, light skin color, and white, to construct the shapes of these facial features. So when the lighter parts are done, then you will need to use dark colors for the shadows. Here I'm using dark brown and olive green for the nose bridge and nose wings. To draw thin lines and tiny areas like the nostrils, you need to use the edge of the pastel stick. When you are done with some small parts, then you can use cotton swab and tissue paper to blend again. Keep adjusting different parts with different skin colors that you have been using. When you feel that the color scheme that you have been using makes no difference at all in the picture, then you can consider to use some similar colors that you didn't use before. Like the pink I'm using here, it can make different facial features stand out more, make the 3D effect more obvious. For the little details of the eyes, like the eyelids, eyelashes, and pupils, you can draw those parts with color pencils. That will be much easier and more accurate.